Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. In the last episode, we beat Raihan in the Champions Cup to secure our spot to fight Leon, the current champion. And in this episode, we're continuing through the Slumbering Weld to hopefully find the legendary Shield Pokemon and Sword Pokemon that lives in these woods. Now, I'm going to switch to a very I already switched to the Pokemon. Okay. There is another Pokemon that I can teach a flying type move that is currently leveled up properly. What other, I have a Pokemon that has a psychic type. I don't know if I have a Pokemon that can learn a psychic type move. Maybe Zen, I don't know if I have and can get Zen Headbutt. But Zen Headbutt, theoretically, I could teach to multiple of my Pokemon. So yes, we are back in the Slumbering World with all of these absolute baby Pokemon. So if we run into them, they would just get absolutely decimated. Isn't that lovely to think about? But our main focus is going up here. As you remember, we got caught during this area up here. And this time we aren't immediately caught. That is a special Pokemon that we have yet to fight. And that's another Pokemon we fought. If I'm correct, how fitting. And problematic. But in this area, you know pressure? There are Pokemon that are level 40 in this area. So I do recommend you do, actually, I could smack you down and then use Drill Run to take you out. Or I could just use my Fire type to destroy you and still get XP. But you know what? Let's fight this Pokemon. Cool. Good for you. I am harshly faster than you, so I have a feeling I might be fast enough. But either way, you're not going to do too much damage. Cool. I had already planned to physically attack you. So we'll see if it'll work. Sweet! That's problematic considering I have a very powerful Pokemon. Now isn't the time to get something like that. Really? Fucking really? You're gonna hit me with increase my attack and confuse me twice? If I hit you, you're dead. Like 100%. There's no surviving that. You do not have the ability to survive that. That was the stupidest move I've ever seen an AI Pokemon do, because the chances of me hitting are decreased. But if I hit you, you're dead 100%. There's no surviving a Pokemon that already has like what? 140, 150, 167 attack, multiplied by 4, increased to 6 stages. It was multiplied by like 4, I think, because as the increase in battle, I believe it's when you increase a stat, it goes by 0.5. So it's from 1 to 1.5, then to 2 on the second stage increase, then to 2.5 on the next increase, and it just keeps going up. So you just let yourself get obliterated. Actually, it wouldn't be 4. I think it would be 3. Would it be 4 times? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it technically would be 4. Either way, that Corviknight was not going to survive. That Corviknight was stupid. Isn't... Come on. I think I'm going to just skip battles. I don't need to be fighting these Pokemon. These Pokemon mean absolutely nothing to me at this point. I think it's time I give up on fighting them. Wow. Wait a second. No. I think I just remembered something. Ooh, a full restore. Hey, look, a Pokeball. A mental herb. Shakes off move binding effects to move freely. It can only be used once. So, like Encore, something. Hello. Can I acquire that item, please? Am I allowed to acquire that item? Phantom Force. I don't even know if I knew about this one. The user vanishes somewhere, then strikes the target on the next turn. This move hits even if the target protects itself. Terrifying. Oh, so I have to go all the way back. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, I need to watch out. I want that item. I'm going to grab that item, and the only thing stopping me is myself. And I don't want to stop me. I want to get all the items physically possible. Misty Seed. It boosts special defense on misty terrain. It can only be used once. And then, yep, this is just... Oh! A Life Orb! An item to be held by Pokemon. It boosts the power of moves, but at the cost of some HP on each hit. And then we could go up here for I don't know why. Something just hit my window. Behind me here. I got real concerned. Alright, let's deactivate this. And pray we don't run into a Pokemon. I don't like using repels in this game. I know it's weird. Hello. Dotler. Oh, we have you again. Ooh, an item to be held by a Pokemon enables the holder to flee from any wild Pokemon encounter without fail. Hi, Stunfisk. I completely forgot you existed in this game. Oh, hello. What's up, bro? What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Reeled, lured. They really are here. The Sword and the Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Hey, where you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? Right, come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us, but then they disappeared into the forest. Up? Are you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? And were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the Sword Pokemon Zacian and the Shield Pokemon Zamazenta. Called Zamazenta. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the slumbering world. Sometime long ago. Long ago. Did they really? Sonya, thanks for digging into it. Even if it were just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here too. Maybe. There's only one way to find out. What's up, Zacian and Zamazenta? They may have been sleeping in the slumbering world right next to your hometown all this time. Perhaps that's why no one else has entered the deepest parts of these woods for so long. Because they wouldn't let them. Hello! Damn it! I wanted to roll onto the river. Oh well. Here we continue on. Why, hello there. Would you take a look at that, Soul Wolf? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. Except the awkward part of today is I'm gonna save right here. I know. I haven't saved mid-recording in fear of not being able to do it over. But this one takes precedence. Oh, look at the little sword! Look how cute it is! And a little shield. And a video that just got posted. See that, Soul Wolf? The sword and the shield. The legends really were true. Yeah. You obtained a rusted shield. It is said that a hero used this shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. Though, wow. Look at the state of this thing. It looks like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own. We want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. I may have saved at the wrong time. Can I teleport? There are some times where you can't teleport to places. And there... Oh, I need to get out of the slumbering world, I think. Crap, I need to get out of the slumbering world. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I have to walk all the way back. I am legit. I've only gotten into 2 Pokemon battles. Fear me. I didn't know you could fight that Pokemon here. Robin? I didn't know you could fight that Pokemon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bye, Squabbit. Bye, Squabbit. Well. Look at D. I remember when we first caught our Rookidee. It was adorable. Alright. I guess it's time to go teleport to Hammerlock now. Let's go. There will be another point at which I will save. It may be right now, it may be in a moment. I don't remember exactly when I should save, but luckily I'll be able to save multiple times. Well, if it isn't Soul Wolf and Hop, it's a real shame the way things have turned out. Make it all the way to the championship match, then something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? All seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. Ooh, if I'm correct, I know of a fight. I was supposed to read that. The key is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders worked together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion? Save everyone in the Galar region? Of course I am. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with his fiercest rival. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger. Into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Sure. Except I do want to save right here, just, you know, to like help me remember I need to save as often as possible at this moment. It's been a while, Millennia. Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Miss Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg of your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what causes Dynamax. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother, too. But who knows what is going on? So now we have the lift. And I believe, if I'm correct, this is the Lady Challenger Soul Wolf. Up above, the champion is facing the darkest day. Yes, the lift will take you to the underground power plant. Okay. But I think we actually need to switch our Pokemon over, because I somewhat know of a specific fight that's going to happen before we fight a Pokemon I'll need to fight against. Right? This is the first Pokemon I want to use on this adventure. I believe so. There's also a very specific Pokemon I want to use in this fight. In a fight coming up that's going to be very useful. Because there's a very specific Pokemon we're going to be fighting eventually. But first, we talk to Hop. What is all this? We need to help Lee. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Stopping the darkest day. Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day, or should I say the ultimate Pokemon Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I'm doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand, I cannot let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of the Galar. Of Galar. So here we are, fighting Chairman Rose. They're challenged by Macrocosmos Rose. Sent out Escavalier. It is a what? Bug and steel type, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but we can Dynamax in this fight. Most of his Pokemon are going to be some form of steel type, so watch out for that. Most of his Pokemon are going to be steel type, which is awfully fitting for someone as mean as that. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough, don't you think? We gained XP, Machoke levels up. Cosmos' Rose is about to send out Clink Clang, another steel type Pokemon. Sure. It's all up to my attack accuracy mostly. That's gonna be one of the main issues, is if I can't attack. Oh, I didn't expect Wild Charge. Oh, you're stupid. I forgot. You have damaged by recoil. Well, I'm not going to waste a powerful move that may not hit. So I'm going to hit with a powerful move that should hit. It's powerful in the sense that it does what? Like 80 damage? And I have a Pokemon that has like 170 attack power. So that's a pretty powerful move if you ask me. Ferrothorn, which is a grass and steel type. Guess who we're picking to fight this thing? It's almost like we'll one-shot it if we hit it. Again, I said if, and we hit it, and we one-shot it. But it does have Iron Barbs, so we still took damage. I do love the music for this fight. It's pretty nice. I hope it doesn't get copyrighted. The video doesn't get copyrighted from it. Berserker, the steel type evolution of our steel type Meowth of the Galar region. Yep. We get to see the evolution of Berserker again. The evolution of Meowth again. I'm saving a very special move for our last competitor, but I think I should hit it with something powerful first try. Let's go. Take this Pokemon out with one attack. And use another move that's already powerful. Max Flare. And now, to look up the stats of the next Pokemon that we will be facing, which is going to be, once it says it, good old oh, I could choose either one theoretically. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the move that's gonna be technically more powerful. But Copper J was Chairman Rose's specific Pokemon that he gave to Bayday. Oh ho, down to my last Pokemon. Yes, you are. Let's go with my most powerful move, Max Flare Physical, which will do a crazy amount of damage. And guess what? This Pokemon's stats are basic at best. Honestly, it might not survive. Even Dynamax, even Gigantamax, it might not survive. One shot. Bang! I know I used Arcanine and Growlithe a lot in this, but there's a lot of Pokemon that Arcanine is good against. Even if it's, you know, most powerful move it learns by default is Burn Up, but also its most powerful physical move that it learns through leveling up is only like what, Fire Fang? So even with that, the move is still good because of how high Arcanine's physical attack already is. It is insane. I need to look at another Pokemon. Okay, good. I don't know. I know what we're fighting. I've forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. I like how the chairman just still gives me money. Like, that's funny how the rules of Pokemon state you have to give money to the winner. And he gives this much. Like, we're already rich by ourselves. Most impressive, Soul Wolf. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two, and I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad. But it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus. But we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor, coming to rescue a princess from danger. I do tend to ramble on. I know I love to make speeches, but I think I can stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. And now we switch to Rhydon as our next opponent will be glorious. Alright, Soul Wolf, I'm ready for anything. Are you? Give me a moment. Yeah, we've no idea what's going on up there. Better be sure you're really ready. And this is the point where I actually wanted to save. Except, as a horrible person, I'm gonna leave us on a cliffhanger. In the next episode of Pokemon Shield, we will get to go up the lift and see if Eternatus has been beaten or not. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!